Hello, friends and neighbors. Welcome to Time Zone Report. I'm your host, Ray Harwood. Hey, everybody. Ray Harwood here with the Time Zone Report. I've never done one on YouTube before. This will be a new experience for me and a new experience for you too. Why am I doing it now? I've not been doing Time Zone Report for well over a year and a half or two. Well, there are 3 bills now in the U.S. Congress. One of the reasons I stopped following states and their legislation is because most of the state legislation, people were proposing things that the current United States Code doesn't even allow them to do. Things like go full-on daylight savings time all year round. Just willy-nilly change their time zone. Do some things like that. The U.S. Code doesn't allow them to do that. So there are 3 bills now, and as you see up here, one, H.R. 1556 and Senate Bill 670. Both of these are actually supposed to be identical bills, and that's very often done in Congress. They'll put one over in the Senate, one over in the House, and see who gets there first, and then assuming that both of them make progress, it's pretty easy then, once one passes, let's say over in the Senate, for then the folks in the House to go, yeah, we've already looked at something like that, and we'll approve that. That happens apparently quite often. I am not your legislative follower, but at any rate, those 2 bills are supposedly the same, and one of the reasons I say supposedly is that the actual text for those bills has not been released yet. If we go over here to the actual, let's go there. Where is it? There we are. The bills are generally sent to the Library of Congress from the GPOs or the printing office a day or two after they're introduced to the floor. Delays can occur when there are a large number of bills to prepare or when a very large bill has to be printed. I have no idea what the actual text that's in there is, but I assume it's not large. Maybe there's a lot going on in Congress. I don't know. My friend Matt Rival sent me an email with a news item with these 3 things in it, and just woke me right up. So there's a third one there, HR 1601, which says to allow states to elect to observe daylight savings time for the duration of the year and other purposes. Now, what's the difference between these two? I don't know yet. Again, I have not seen these bills, but the 2 up there to make daylight savings time permanent makes it sound like we're just going to put everybody on daylight saving time and be done with it. We'll have to see what the details are there. The issue there with that 3rd bill to allow states to elect to observe daylight savings times for the duration of the year, these are the sorts of things that states like Florida and Alabama and Mississippi have been trying to do, and numbers of other states over the past few years. And the issue there then is that you could actually end up with a state in the middle of a time zone who elects to go on daylight saving time year-round, and now you've got 1-hour differences when you go from a state from the left to a state to the right or so forth. So this will be interesting to really follow, and I'm really looking forward to continuing to report on this when I get the text and have a chance to kind of review it. I'm going to put something out here that hopefully will have a good bit more meat to it. But right now, feel free to subscribe to my channel, and that way you'll get alerted to when there are new things to watch and listen to. And I'll put some graphics up here and walk you through these bills so that you have an understanding of what's going on. Come to the website. I'm also on Twitter and Facebook. If you go to the website, there are links to both Facebook, Twitter, and I'm also going to try and put some audio out on SoundCloud. For those of you that don't have time for the whole video thing, maybe you're driving back and forth to work, but you have a chance to listen to some audio. So I'm going to make it so that you can be well informed, You just tune in here to the Time Zone Report. Thanks for watching.